What's going on, everybody? Payneblade back here again from Server 1 representing ISC. Guys, welcome to the KCM 5-star showcase. That is right, the first ever transforming unit, and hopefully not the last, in Tribes. And what a big way to do the anniversary in terms of a banner, right? We were all talking about the lack of content, and that's true. That is a big problem that Bandai needs to solve as soon as possible, because a lot of the OG players are getting kind of tired of doing the same thing over and over again. But I will give them credit where credit is due. This new character is pretty damn OP, and we're talking about the first ever transforming character plus the first ever release of another 10k instant chakra character. So a lot of things bagged into one character. And we're gonna showcase him to you guys today. Kind of show you what he's all about, how to use him, where to put him in, show him in an arena fight. Obviously, we'll do the arena fight live together. I haven't done one yet, but I want to go through the usual things that we normally do, guys. Start with the artwork, talk about what he brings to the table, also talk about what he's all about in terms of his skills and what kind of character he is. All right. So first things we're gonna talk about, guys, is the artwork. So if you've seen the 3-star artwork, you know the 3-star artwork is incredible. It's probably the best piece of artwork they've done in this game, hands down. And honestly, they've been improving their artwork a lot, but Naruto KCM is on a whole different level on his own. So the 3-star is amazing. I personally like the 5-star just as much as I like the 3-star. The 3-star looks just a little cleaner, I think. This though looks pretty damn intense, as it pretty much his transformation, right? It's him going into his character. So incredible work, Bandai, and I hope the next versions of any other characters that are going to be this hype are going to be just as good in terms of the art. And I will be doing an art tier list. A lot of people have been asking me to do it, so I'll definitely be doing that as well too. He will definitely be on top of that list, pretty high up, if not the best one. Alright, let's talk about some stats, guys. So he is an A unit, thank goodness, because I'm tired of seeing T units. So first off, critical damage increase rate, insanely high because of the training that I have, which is maxed out, and the gamma. Critical rate, obviously, pretty damn high as well, too. Critical suppression rate is not bad for an A unit. Guard rate is really high, but that's also because I put training gems and gamma maxed out. Guard suppression rate is okay. Damage increase rate is decent at best, and damage reduction rate will be higher once I hit 6 stars. As you can see, I'm probably going to do that tomorrow. So we'll have a 6-star version of him tomorrow at like a much higher level, so definitely look out for that one. I'll definitely post you guys to see where he's at. Link bonuses. Now this, I remember, is a very expensive link bonus character. So to get attack, you need Kushina and you need Minato. Both of them now are available to you. Bandai was nice enough to give us 2,000 exchange coins. You can actually go ahead and jump into the Shinobi exchange shop and get those characters for 1,000 each. That'll take up, if you're new, that'll take up all of it except for what they gave you from the beginning. So it is doable, guys, to get the attack one, and that's the most important one for him anyways, right? So the next one down is going to be defense. You need Killer Bee, which you cannot get from the shop, so you actually do need to pull him. And then you need Yamato, which you can farm or get from the shop as well too, and he's a starting character that you get for free, so that's a pretty easy one to get. And then lastly, you need Sasuke Heavy, which is not available at the shop, so you need to pull him as well. And then Sakura, who's also a starting character. So I mean, pretty heavy URs. You need 4 of them to complete this character, but it makes sense. He's the first big anniversary character they've released, and a lot of people are asking, you know what, are we expecting to see Sasuke next? Maybe. I'm not even sure, guys. Nobody really is. We're just guessing he might come next as another transforming character, okay? Here's what makes him pretty damn crazy. Tribe specials. He actually is in place of Naruto, base Naruto, for every single tribe. So if you plan to get this man up, you're going to have him available to you for every tribe that Naruto's in, which makes it insanely incredible, because now you have SR Naruto, UR Naruto, and this Naruto. So 3 Narutos to fill in the tribe gaps that you guys may be missing, which is amazing, because now I have 3 different tribes that I use for Naruto, and it's going to be actually covering all 3 of them with 3 different versions. So keep that in mind. Now I will cover this one real quick. Not the greatest, to be honest with you guys. It does lower damage increase rate for the rest of the battle, which is kind of nice, but it's a more of a defensive buff, right? Because it increases chakra as well to boost allies' damage reduction rate and boost allies' critical suppression. So this is very much a defensive buff tribe for 3-man, so it'll be good in places like Abyss, but you've got much better options, right? You got this one with Jiraiya and Minato, so definitely don't make this one a priority. All right, even in ATB, a lot of people are like, well, what if ATB it's going to be boosted up by 100%? Even for then, guys, there are better tribes to use in ATB. Even with the 100% damage, you need buffs that stack, that are offensive buffs, not defensive. All right, so ATB, it's not going to be that useful, so I will just tell you that now. Okay, all right, so let's go into the next thing, enhancement and gear. Let's talk about the character's skills. So first thing I want to talk about real quick is the Nine-Tail Chakra mode. So there's two different things that happen here, all right? The first thing that happens, sorry guys, I'm going to turn my phone down here, is that he transforms into the Nine-Tails Chakra mode for the rest of the battle. So initially when he starts, if you max out his vitality right here, which is the first 10k release like I mentioned in a very long time, you instantly transform into the Nine-Tails. Now what does that entail, right? So not only does the pixelation change, you recover your own HP to 100%, so if you're taking damage, 100% boost back up. This is great for slower characters, players who are fighting against faster players. So if they attack Naruto and he doesn't die, that's the key thing, he actually will get 100% health back, and then you'll be set to go for the next battle. But not only does he recover all his health, he also recovers another 10k chakra, which allows him to do his next jutsu next round, which is an offensive jutsu. Boosts all allies damage increase rate by 10.99%. For the rest of the battle, boosts all allies crit rate by 12.99% for the rest of the battle, boosts all allies damage reduction rate by 21.98%, and boosts all allies guard rate by 16.98%. Guys, it's insane how good this is. It's for the rest of the battle as well too. So that means those permanent buffs will sit for you on all content. A lot of people are like, well, you miss a turn for a jitsu. Guess what? Your other characters are all going to be hitting way harder. So don't let that deter you from using him. Now, when you do transform, he does get a different jutsu, right? So if you click up here, this little button here, he has something called Rust and Absorption. Now this, what it does is it deals power creep number damage, so 261.88%, deals 42.97% extra damage in a 3 chain, boosts all allies attack by 22.99 for 2 turns, boosts all allies crit rate for 2 turns, and boosts all allies crit damage rate for 2 turns, and then boosts all allies damage reduction rate by also, I believe, although that'll only happen if there are 6 or fewer undefeated allies left. So as you're dying, he gives you a better buff when he does his jutsu, and boosts all allies guard rate as well too when you are dying. So he makes you more offensively strong in the beginning when he does it, when you have more allies, and when you start getting less allies, 6 or less, he starts making you more tanky, which means you're going to survive longer, right? So overall, guys, total package character. I don't think I've ever talked so much about a skill before. So there you have it. I won't fail them. Increases own chakra by 3,792, which is insanely high, but you probably won't be using this very much if you've got a proper setup with Sai, or you know, he'll probably be going jutsu every run after his first one anyways. Attack, obviously you want to max that out. 2 suns shining within. Now this one here, it boosts all allies attacks by 6.49% if the user is active at the start of the turn and lasts for the rest of the battle, which means that'll stack. Boosts all allies critical rate by 8.98% if the user is active at the start of the turn, also lasts for the rest of the battle, so that'll stack. And boosts all ally status effect suppression rate for 5 turns at the beginning of the battle, which means you will take less you'll have a less chance to get stunned, burned, chaos, etc., or confused, etc. Confused. Now his LB2 actually gives all allies critical suppression rate for 5 turns as well, which means people who normally crit really high, like Hebi or Kakashi, etc., will crit a lot less, right? In terms of they have a lower chance to crit you. So very, very important, guys. Again, a total package character. Damage increase rate you want to max. Obviously this I'll max out tomorrow, okay? So gear wise, I've got him 75 across the board. I will 100% be awakening him as soon as I can, obviously getting his LB2. Scrolls and talismans, I'm still working on that, a little bit behind on the scrolls. Got talismans at 75, and then vitality, you want to max out everything. Don't even stop there, right? So there you have it in terms of what he offers. Now I'm going to actually add him into my team and replace probably Itachi here. So let's go ahead and see who the highest character I can fight right now is. It might not be luck for once. Look at that. Alright, so let's take a look. Yeah, it's actually going to be Peanut. Perfect. There we go. Alright guys, so let's jump in here and do a quick fight. I'm actually going to take Itachi out. I might even lose. I don't even know how good Peanut is. I don't think I fought him in a while. So there you have it. I'm going to put him in here first because I want those buffs, right? And then you're going to go from there. So let's actually see what happens in this fight. And we'll watch the entire thing together. Alright guys, we're back here again. Alright, sorry about that. I always forget. I play without the animations to make things quicker, but during showcases I always want to show them. So here we go. Let's get back into it again and try this team out and see how we do here, alright? So we all know that. So this team here is set up obviously for instant jutsu for CM2. So that's competing against Kakashi's instant jutsu. That's kind of why I set this team up the way I did. So let's just go through this real quick and we'll get to Naruto next. We'll start doing the actual showcase for him once we get to his character. So let's get through this guy here. He might kill me here. Who knows? We'll see. I actually want to add Kid Naruto into my group as well too. So perfect. Alright, so here we go, guys. Now you're going to take a quick look here. You're going to see him do the buff. So you want to put him first so he does all of his buffs. So you're going to see the buffs apply to all my characters right now when he transforms, okay? So let's just do that real quick. And now these guys with their AoEs are going to do a lot more damage because of it. Look at that. So look, all the buffs that just applied. Alright, now look at this damage will now increase quite drastically because of all those buffs that he just gave Rinne and Sasori. This might just one-shot everybody. Oh no, there you go, close. So Sasori should be able to finish this off. So that's step number 1. As you can see here, his pixelation did change. So now he's actually going to be doing his other Jitsu the entire time. So let's take a quick look and see how the rest of it looks once we get to that turn, which is 2 turns away. So I'll fast forward this again as usual, and then we can kind of take a little look and see how it turns out. So there's a nice stun, good kill, perfect. That's exactly how you want that to end up. Alright, so now everybody got their Jitsus here. Hopefully we'll kill off Kakashi. I don't think he has, oh he has his, okay. Yeah, hopefully we'll kill him off here. Actually I might not even be able to pull off my Jitsu. He might kill everybody. Oh! Didn't even get a Jitsu off. Okay, there you have it. There's that fight real quick. Alright guys, so here we are. We're going to actually take a look. I had to do a lot of battles here just to get this absorption going, but here you are. You're actually going to get to see his special and how much damage it does, alright? So it's also going to do the buff. So here you go. It looks incredible, guys. Love this. Love this. Okay, so there you go. So I don't know if you guys saw that. I was obviously against a D unit. Now I will say Naruto did do his this kid Naruto actually did do his special, so all the damage reduction rate was insanely high for him. So the damage output wasn't that great, but you saw the buffs. That was on a D unit, obviously, who had insane damage reduction rate already applied to him. So it does, like I have done 1.5 million on a T unit before. I unfortunately, obviously wasn't part of the showcase at the time. There you have it, guys. I hope that showcase helped out. Unfortunately, the damage wasn't there for his actual special just because of the damage reduction rate from Kid Naruto, which is insane. That's why it makes him so damn OP. But that's pretty much it for damage. I hope you guys enjoyed the showcase. Remember, this character is freaking broken. He's going to be amazing in all content. Just in terms of his buffs alone, forget his damage. Just even the buffs are just so good. So if you do have him, build him. If you haven't got him, I'm sorry, guys. I know a lot of people have been getting shafted and quitting. Just don't quit, guys. Keep playing the game. You'll eventually get him. And there's going to be better characters probably coming down the line eventually. So yeah. Hope you enjoyed the showcase. If you guys have any questions, hit me up in the comment section. Remember to check out the podcast that dropped today, and we'll be doing other things, especially ATB content, very soon as that drops on the 23rd. Alright guys, this is Payne. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll talk soon.